Morning all. All right, so 5 games tonight in the National Hockey League. One starting at 4 Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. Two a half an hour later, and then there's 2 late games. So kind of easy to follow. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Tonight we will see the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Montreal Canadiens get things started. So I'm wearing Pittsburgh. I like their chances, even though it's back-to-backs and all. First of 3 meetings, they'll meet again January 27th as well as February 22nd. Pittsburgh's 12-12-3 thus far this season. But their power play got going last night, so maybe we'll see it again tonight. Maybe Rust gets a power play goal. He has 10 goals, 10 assists, 20 points so far. And Gensel, 12 goals, 19 assists, 31 points. So they were relieved to get that power play goal last night, so much that they got a second one. Their power play is now at 11%. Everything's fine. Carlson, 6 goals, 13 assists, 19 points, as I've gone with 2 forwards and 1 defenseman for each team today. On the Montreal front, they're 12-13-3, so the record not dissimilar from Pittsburgh's. Suzuki, 8 goals, 14 assists, 22 points. Very strong play from him lately. And you know what? I like Jake Evans lately, too. 2 goals, 7 assists, 9 points for Evans. Matheson on the blue line, 5 goals, 14 assists, 19 points. I think he has the worst plus-minus amongst the defensemen, but again, it's all offense, so you just have to make sure you're covering up on the defensive side. 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, Boston and New Jersey meet up. And I kind of thought about wearing a New Jersey Devils jersey, and then I thought, nah. So first of 3 meetings, they'll meet again December 30th and January 15th. So they're going to get to know each other pretty well over the next month or so. Boston 18-5-3 overall. Charlie Coyle, he's going to have that role as the number 1 center with Zach out. 10 goals, 11 assists, 21 points. Pastrnak has been doing a lot on his own. He's a fantastic player. 16 goals, 23 assists, 39 points. You can bet that he saw what Besser and Matthews did last night, and he's going to try to keep pace. Shattenkirk, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. I got him on the board because with McAvoy out, Shattenkirk may pick up some of the offensive slack. On the New Jersey side, they're 14-11-11. Coming off of a loss, but a mostly successful road trip for them. Jesper Bratt, 12 goals, 20 assists, 32 points for him. Solid run thus far. Toffoli, 12 goals, 9 assists, 21 points. Luke Hughes, in a sea of rookies that we're all talking about a lot, it doesn't feel like Luke Hughes gets a lot of discussion. 4 goals, 12 assists, 16 points. He's an elite defenseman already. 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, Anaheim against the New York Islanders. So this is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again March the 10th. Anaheim is 10-17 for the season. Vetrano, 14 goals, 9 assists, 23 points for him. He's been their best offensive player, though Troy Terry by the end of the season should be their best offensive player. 5 goals, 10 assists for 15 points for Terry. Mintyukov, I mentioned with Luke Hughes and people not talking as much about some of the rookies. Mintyukov's been excellent. A goal, 12 assists, 13 points. His play during the losing streak has maybe fallen off a bit, but again, Anaheim losing 12 out of 13 will do that to almost everybody on the roster. So the Islanders are 13-7-7 overall. They're coming off of a great win over Toronto. Now we'll see if they can follow it up with a good win against an Anaheim team that would easily be seen as a trap game for them. I have not used the trap magnet. Bo Horvat, 10 goals, 15 assists, 25 points. So despite a lot of negativity around his contract at the time it was signed, I kind of think it looks all right because he's on pace for about 30 goals, about 80 points. It's not bad. Nelson, 12 goals, 10 assists, 22 points for Brock Nelson. And Dobson, 5 goals, 22 assists, 27 points for Noah Dobson, who has become an excellent defenseman for the New York Islanders. Then at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific, and I believe 8 o'clock local for people in Denver, the Buffalo Sabres and the Colorado Avalanche meet. This is the second of 2 meetings. They met on October 29th. Buffalo won that one 4-0 in a game that for Sabres fans might feel like it was years ago now. The Sabres are 12-14-3. And what do I always say? Yeah, they need to get it going. Skinner, 12 goals, 10 assists, 22 points. Peterka, 12 goals, 9 assists, 21 points. Probably their most consistent goal scorers. Tage Thompson needs to become that for them. Dahlin, 7 goals, 16 assists, 23 points. Has been very good. Not Norris level, but defenseman scoring this year is just ridiculous. On the Colorado side, they're 17-9-2 overall. Nathan McKinnon's been red hot. I believe it's a 12-game point streak. It's 11 or 12 games for him. 12 goals, 27 assists, 39 points. He's been excellent. Johansson, 9 goals, 2 assists, 11 points. I think Johansson's scoring drought is something that doesn't get talked about a lot with Colorado. And I say that because he does have 11 points right now, which is probably below where they wanted him to be. I think the 9 goals makes up for it. Byram, 5 goals, 5 assists, 10 points so far. I think Byram's coming off of a very strong game. We'll see if he can have another one here against Buffalo. And then at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific, the Jets, coming off of a loss against San Jose, now go into the LA stadium and hope that Crypto Arena is nicer to them than it's been to most teams recently. So this is the second of 3 meetings on October 17th. LA won 5-1. The third and final meeting will be April the 1st. So Winnipeg 16-9-2. And again, coming off that loss last night, Ehlers, 7 goals, 9 assists, 16 points. I love Ehlers' game, but they do want more points out of Ehlers, would be my thought, especially with Connor out. Gabe Vilardi gets a chance to play against his former team. He's played 9 games this year, a goal, 2 assists, 3 points. And of course, players will always say when they're coming back, well, you know, I love it here and it's great here and this will always kind of be my home. And then as soon as the game starts, they're like, how many goals can I get against these people? So we'll see what happens tonight. Morrissey, 5 goals, 19 assists, 24 points. As I've mentioned, a lot of defensemen having good years. Morrissey, no exception. 16-5-4 record for the LA Kings. Kopitar, 10 goals, 15 assists, 25 points. Just, you know, scoring around a point per game. Just Kopitar, doing Kopitar stuff. Byfield, 8 goals, 13 assists, 21 points. And he's a plus 13 on the plus-minus scale. Byfield's been fantastic on that top line with Kopitar and Kempe. Anderson, a goal, 8 assists, 9 points for Mikey. I wanted to have Mikey Anderson's name on the board because he's one of my favorite defensemen. He and Matt Roy, 2 of the more underrated defensemen in the Western Conference. But let me know your picks in the comment section below, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.